Ben back again from this paradise on earth. Any patch of land that I get, any patch of land that looks like this, just inspires me, kindles a lot of emotions in me, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to life. Today is just going to be me touching up on all the mods that I've made to the bike and how much each of it has costed, and whether or not you should be making it yourself too. So we'll start with the 450 mods. What is it? There you go. So all the mods that I've made to the bike. We'll start from the front, quickly run you through all the bits and pieces, and if this helps, it helps. That's all there is to it. People have been asking me what are the mods that I've done, what are the mods that I've done. I made one video a few months ago, about a month and a half, 2 months ago, on the first set of mods. Now I think I have pretty much zeroed it down to all that I want for the first part of the ownership. That is maybe for another 1 or 2 years. I think I'm good with this. I do not wish to add any more to this motorcycle. I wish to explore. I wish to use that money to roam around. So we'll start with the first mod. The first mod is the Krieger Fork Seal Protectors. This is the first mod. This does its job. All the people who are skeptical about this is a 100% solid fix to leaky fork seals. You really need to think about this. There are plenty of aftermarket fellas who do this, but go with a brand that you can trust, eyes closed. Krieger. About a year or year and a half of lifespan. That's all that you can expect out of it. It'll start to wither away. You can get yourself a replacement, but get the right thing. Otherwise, you're asking for kinks and scratches on your fork tubes, inner tubes. So Krieger Fork Seal Protectors, 1800 rupees. Then we move on to the Rally Windshield. Rally Windshield, great, much better for highway business. Protects until about 90-95 kmph. Anything more than that, you really need the moving on to. So the Rally Windshield would be 3700. The Pro Spec Windshield Extender would be 2500. As a combination, you can take on just about anything on the highway. Anything. You can go up, you can come down. I mean, this would be for serious business, and that is real good speeds. And this can be for the average 90 to 100 to 105 kmph kind of speeds. So that's a combination of the windshield. That's 2500. This is 3700. And then moving on to the Blockbuster handguards. This is the Chinese metal spine, powder coated. I had sent it to a powder coater. He did a fantastic job. Sandeep got it done for me. Sandeep knows a powder coater who works for Royal Enfield. 3/4 of this that you see is outsourced to this fella, and that fellow did the powder coating for me. Transformed the Chinese replica metal spine into something really exquisite and good looking. The plastics that I have are Blockbuster's VPS originals. I'm just working on them. I'm polishing them, making them look new. Hello! And that'll work together. The handguards come to about what do they come to? 6,500 rupees together, both together. Then we have the Blockbuster grips. The Blockbuster grips make a world of a difference as far as feeling the vibes in the hands are concerned. Try this out, guys. I do not make content for the sake of it. I do these things to my motorcycles, and my motorcycles tell me in return. They give me the right feedback. And if there's anything worth sharing, only then I share. So that's the Blockbuster grips that make a huge difference as far as feeling the vibrations, felt vibrations are concerned. I would say about 30% of difference with the Blockbuster grips, 2,000 rupees. Moving on to the Oxford Throttle Assist, completely eliminates the vibration, and you can do 120 all day long on this motorcycle on the highways. The biggest gripe I had with the Himalayan was its inability to do highways. This can do highways, it's just that your hands go numb after a point of time. And for me, this made for all the difference. That's about 800 rupees. Where is it? Yeah, 800 rupees. Then we have the handlebar risers. The handlebar risers lift the front. I twisted the, swapped the position of the lower clamps. I moved them to the front. I rotated them by 180 degrees and I moved them to the front. And I also included the handlebar risers to suit my body, my upper torso. Ergonomics is subjective. I can't really tell you what will work for you. You have to give it a shot. Handlebar risers for people who are taller than about, say, 5'8", 5'9" inches. If you're slightly taller than that, or if you're taller than that in general, you can definitely go in for handlebar risers. 1-inch riser is good enough. Do you want more? Well, if you should be about 6'1" and above to have slightly taller handlebars. But otherwise, it's good enough. So handlebar risers came in at about, where are they? 1,200 rupees. This is from Motor Torque. Motor Torque sent it to me, but this is 1,200 rupees. Handlebar risers. Then we have the double take mirrors. The double take mirrors borrowed from Ben, 17,500 rupees. Crash proof, hit proof. Man, ask for it. This thing has been on Ben, has taken umpteen number of falls. Rock solid. I love this. I just wish I had the money right now to get my poor Ben a pair of double take mirrors. I've ordered them, but it's a little bit of a deal. We'll wait. We'll wait for it to arrive. Any which ways. So that's 17,500 now with the anti-theft key mechanism. Then we have the AOOCCI CarPlay. This thing is $1 million, worth $1 million. I'm not joking, fellas. I've been riding around with this for some time. And wow, what a peace of mind. Dash cam, all the recording on a device like this. See, this is not for people who are outright optimists who think nothing is going to go wrong. This is for people who have had some serious trauma. Road accidents, they've been part of road accidents, and you really want to have your back. You don't want people to take you on a jolly ride because you have no evidence to tell them that, it wasn't your fault. So this makes a big difference that way. Also has the tire pressure monitoring system. Also has GPS running on it. Then there's music and things and that for people who like an infotainment. But for me, solid piece of kit, very, very well built. That's about 16,000 Indian rupees with my discount code. Then we have the SP Connect mobile holder. Yeah, this replaces the mobile holder. The mobile holder becomes kind of redundant. You don't really need it. The GPS comes up in no time on it. But just in case, if you want to put this on, then there you go. You have the mobile holder. Mobile holder, SP Connect, 6,500 rupees, including the case. Case and the contraption here on the handlebar, 6,500 rupees. What else? 6,500. Then we have the BMC air filter. The BMC air filter kind of makes a difference as far as acceleration goes. I was under the impression that the ECU will be able to manage the new air filter, but the ECU, I'm finding that it isn't fully able to understand the airflow at higher speeds. It is definitely doing a good job for lower RPMs. It's not really helping with the higher RPMs. You really need a fuel X or a Powertronic to go about helping even the air filter. Even the air filter, the stock ECU is not able to get the fueling right for our conditions, for this condition. Maybe where there's more oxygen, enough oxygen, there should be more than enough. The ECU should more than enough be should be good enough for the new air filter. Okay, fellas. So a change in location. The battery conked off yesterday. This is today now, and well, we have the bike against that as the background. The beach, the beautiful beach. Lovely, ain't it? Yeah. So back to the mods. Then we have the rally guard. The rally guard. This fella is the engine guard and the sump guard together. What a beautiful kit. What a smart kit. Crazy design sense. Very, very smart. This will not get stuck up anywhere because of the way this flows. This is definitely going to allow you to navigate even tight ruts. Really smart design because it doesn't get caught up. There's no sharp edge here. Smooth sailing business. Very aerodynamically designed too. And yeah, is it a real solid bash plate to go about doing rocks? Maybe not. This will take a hit, this will flex, this will bend, and you'll have to get yourself a replacement. But for anything which is slightly mild, this is a perfect engine guard, bash plate. There's nothing in the market that looks like that, that works with the design elements of the 450 like this. This is the best. And then the engine guard. I'm not a leg guard person. I don't really need a leg guard, especially on a travel bike. There's no point. So just have the engine guard in place, and that should take care of logs, rocks. Nothing will hit your engine. So that's decent enough protection. Sticks out just the right amount. Very tight, very compact, and I love it the way it looks. Both together come at around 10,000 something rupees. Yeah, and well worth it. Well worth it. It's the first mod that went onto the bike. Then we have the radiator guard. This came my way for free because I never really fancied getting this, is because the stock plastic guard itself was good enough. More surface area, they say, but I'm not very sure about that. But still, looks the part. Looks just completely transforms the way the radiator looks, and a beautiful piece of kit. Again, aluminum, very well pressed and molded to that shape. Nothing in the market looks as cool as that. So that's beautiful. Another beautiful addition. That stands at about 2,000 rupees. Then we have the Mad Dog lights. The Mad Dog lights, these are Scout X, and these are more than sufficient on the roads, off the roads, more than sufficient if you know how to focus them. Where I have positioned them is exactly where you should be positioning them too. Nowhere else, is because this is the rightest place for the AOOCCI lights to be. And achieve an angle where you can get both the lights to work together for a beautiful spotlight. Don't have them work like a floodlight and just get wasted. Rather concentrate them, get a spot where everything is visible. That makes more sense, and that will also not disturb the traffic. Yeah, so these work really well. You don't really need to get bigger lamps. These are more than enough. These are at about with everything, the wiring, harness, the switch. The switch is beautiful. You should look at the switch. This switch is one of the most prettiest switches in the market. Lovely. Comes with a just look at that. There's a red light showing, if you guys can see. Shows that it's being illuminated, and lovely switch, waterproof switch, wiring, harness, the lights, everything came to about 10,000 rupees. So that's 10,000 rupees for the AOOCCI lights. Then what do we have? Then we have the top box. The top box is an old top box, which I think this is about 6.5 years old. And why I have the top box is because it complements the design aesthetics of this motorcycle. This motorcycle is curvy predominantly. Most of it is curved lines, smooth sailing lines, no harsh geometric lines. Very smooth. In fact, if you look at the tank guard, what a design. Most unique tank guard design on the planet. All that beautiful curves the manufacturer has tried, the designer has tried to achieve. And just to complement it, I got myself this top box. Highly, how do I say, convenient. A top box is nothing. It stands for nothing but convenience, and really beautiful top box. Just goes with the beautiful design elements of the motorcycle. If you guys can look at it from any direction, works. I don't really like wide top boxes. I like top boxes that are narrow so that I don't have drag on them, air drag, and more than happy. The top box 6 years ago was at 5,500 with the plate and everything. Comes with the top rack. So that was 5,500. Then we have the rock straps. This is to mount luggage. This is Enduristan rock straps. They are at about, this is beautiful. Again, 6 years old and rock solid. Buckles like this. I wish every manufacturer out there spent time making good quality stuff like this. So Enduristan rock straps, 6 years old, still ass-kickingly good. 2,000 rupees. Then we have, what else? That's it. That's the whole of it. My dirt sack luggage, the dirt sack bags that I had, Erupt, rackless, fantastic. I don't have them now on the bike, but they were amazing as a luggage system. They were priced at about 8,000 rupees, 8,000 odd rupees, and just nothing out there for that money as good as Dirt Sack. Really, solid piece of kit. So if you guys wish to get yourself luggage systems, they are the best rackless systems. Rack business is just adding weight, and then you adding things to the rack, everything just bulges out, sticks out a little too much. Not the right thing to do if you are a motorcyclist. Try and get your luggage as compact, as tight as you can, and the rackless luggage system is just lovely. So that was about 8,000 rupees. Now, missed out on the Rider Zone tank bag. Tank bag, lovely. 2,200 or 2,300 rupees on Amazon. I will mention a link of all these products on my video description. All these products, their purchase links will be mentioned, so you guys can go and check them out, buy them if you feel that it's well worth your money. But all that aside, this tank bag, I love the design. I've made dedicated videos on all of these products, but just look at that. Look at how it sits on the motorcycle, and I just love it. Look at the design element. Very, very smartly thought and executed. Lovely material. Surprising. For 2,200 rupees, you get solid nylon and polyester. Really solid piece of kit. Very good trims, good quality stuff, molly panels and all that jazz. Enough storage. This would easily be the average 5 to 7 liter capacity. Quite well thought of, very well designed. You guys should definitely get this if you are in the market. The only downside that I felt could prove to be a little bit of a deal breaker was the fact that this was magnetic. This is a magnetic tank bag, and all that I did was I attached 2 straps to these flaps and I anchored them to the motorcycle on the tank guards. So if you guys can see, they are now rock solid. They sit there without budging. And that's very important, especially when you are in the mood to all the time jump off road and do off-road business. So yeah, that was the only, what can I say, a small gripe that I had with this beautiful tank bag. Sorted with just attaching some straps onto the tank bag and to the frame. So everything put together stands at about 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh Indian rupees gone into making this bike what it is, the way it is now. 1 lakh rupees worth of mods. Is it high? Is it low? Subjective. Like I've always said, that's a subjective thing to say whether money spent on something is worth it or not. It's a subjective experience. For me, now the way this bike stands, it's at about 4.5 lakh rupees. Because of the additional 1 lakh that I've spent, and the 4.5 lakh rupees worth of equipment on the motorcycle, the way it is makes me feel like I'm on something which is very, very neatly put together. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, I got rid of the ugly tail panel, and that's how my bike looks. My bike looks like no other Himalayan out there, right? It's because of the tail panel that I got rid of. And to me, this is so much more aggressive looking a motorcycle now. I also got rid of the front fender. I never really liked the front fender and the tail unit, the tail section. So manipulated the design by getting rid of them, and very happy the way it looks. It looks so much more aggressive and attack ready. Yeah, and you just need to take the top box away and you will understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so I am riding a much more premium motorcycle. That's how it makes me feel. The money that I've spent, the way it looks now, wow, solid business. So much more ownership. You feel good. And this mod business is not always about doing the right thing for the motorcycle. It's also highly subjective. What do you wish to do to things that you own? How do you want to beautify them? How do you want to add value to them so that you feel good about owning these things? So that's predominantly where we come from when we start modding. We want to have a more unique relationship with our machines, the things that we use. So nobody can really say if modifying something is the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. It's just personal preference and preferences that that put a smile on your face. Do I want more power out of this machine? Not really. Very, very happy with the way this rides. Bloody thing can just accelerate to 140 in no time with me and my wife as pillion. Unbelievably fast. And I can stay at a cruising speed of 100 to 120 comfortably now because of this lovely contraption. That's all that you need to make this a highway machine. Unbelievable. Who would have thought? Yeah, so yeah, you can do highways all day long comfortably without breaking a sweat, and rock solid engine. And what a machine. What a package. What a package. Highways, off-road, city riding, yes, not exactly, but it can take on cities comfortably. Unlike the 411, this has a much better fueling going on for city riding as well. So no gripe there, no confusions. Really, really happy. Well, if this helped in any way, make your minds up to go get this fellow and start modding. It helped. That's all there is to it. Ben signing out for now. Ciao.